Hello, it's the comic book guy, and welcome to Superman vs. Muhammad Ali. A bit of a strange comic, I get, and I'll understand if not many of you know about it. Because in Superman's time in the comics, you know, he has gone against many strange characters that you wouldn't expect, such as Muhammad Ali, Alien from the Alien films, Predator from the Predator films. You know, if there's a popular fictional character, back in the day, they wanted Superman to fight him, just to see what would happen. And today, we are reading Superman vs. Muhammad Ali. It's quite a long comic, so I might break it up into bits, I might read the entire thing. We'll see what happens, but let's get into Superman vs. Muhammad Ali. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. In the blue corner, wearing white trunks from Louisville, Kentucky, a true genius of the ring and champion of the people, Muhammad Ali. And in the red corner, wearing a cape and blue tights from the planet Krypton, Kal-El, fighting as Superman, also champion of the people. These battlers to meet in a scheduled 15 rounds of heavyweight boxing, a green, blue pearl glimmering across the immense blackness of the universe. The prize, a world teeming with life. Let's see what happens. Training. It is a steamy August afternoon in downtown Metropolis, and this inner city ghetto is being invaded by reporters Clark Kent, Lois Lane, and Jimmy Olsen, a trio as out of place as they look. I still think we're on a wild goose chase. Are you sure he's somewhere near here, Jimmy? That's what my source said. Until, haven't you two had enough? Nope, keep on trekking, old dauntless news hound. Clark, you'd prefer to do all your reporting from an air-conditioned office. As for you, Mr. Olsen, if this turns out the way your last two trips turned out, you'll just face Morgan Edge by yourself. Morgan Edge, that sounds like a wrestler, mate. And if I were him, and my three best reporters were hoofing it all over the city on the slim chance of a merely decent story, well, I'd have a fit. Come on, Lois, don't. Hey, look! Pay dirt! There he is. And indeed, there he is. A tall, graceful man, obviously a natural athlete, moving along the neighborhood youth with casual ease. You shoot baskets as you punch, champ? Nah, in the ring I'm the greatest. In the schoolyard I'm merely terrific. Muhammad Ali! I'm Lois Lane, and these are my colleagues, Clark Kent and Jimmy Olsen. Let me guess, you're from station WGBS, and you want an exclusive interview, right? Seeing as you're pretty and can't ask away. Oh great, the sports story of the year, and I forgot to load my camera. I'm out of film. As Jimmy fumbles in his pocket, there is a burst of brilliance, dazzling as the heart of a sun, and the air is filled with the penetrating smell of ozone. Moments later, as the brilliance dims and the pained retinas of the onlookers are finally able to function, an alien. Have we got a scoop? Sir, speak into the microphone, please. Will you tell our audience? Step aside. Step aside, I said, whimpering female. Ugh! I don't know where you come from, but where I come from, we don't treat folks like that. You owe the lady an apology. Silence, you will speak when spoken to. Oh my. You are trouble. Excuse me, I'll summon the proper authorities. You do that, Kent. I'll watch this Trekkie and see if he'd like some more. Then, in a nearby alley, Lois will think I've gone to hide, and nobody else will even notice I'm missing. Not with Ali and an alien mixing it out front. So it should be safe to change. And as they say, this looks like a job for Superman. That alien would never have come on so arrogantly unless he had someone or something to back him up. Before I do anything rash, I'd better see if he brought along some of his friends. Whoa! Friends, it's an armada. There are hundreds of them, grim as gravestones, and the way I see it, they don't look like they're here to offer us a peace treaty. No, definitely not a peace treaty. It is well you struck me. Your obvious savagery makes my task all the more pleasurable. You some kind of pain freak? Because if you are, just push the lady again, and I'll be happy to whoop you. Measure your words, Earthman. I am of the scrub. We pride ourselves on our warriors' valor and abilities, and we admire them in others, even if they are turned against us. The fierceness of you, Earthmen, has not escaped our notice, nor has your potential for destruction. On our homeworld, we know you to be the galaxy's most warlike and savage people, as we are in our galaxy. And this too we know of Earth's warriors. You, Muhammad Ali, are one of the best. We propose a test. We will pit our champion against your greatest according to your rules. I pick my own matches, and I'm not interested, sucker. Perhaps you will be when I tell you that 100 warships are orbiting your planet. That's true? Question mark. And I want you to know why. Ah, Superman, happy you could join us. You won't be long unless you explain. It's quite simple. It disturbs us that your warlike nature may one day prove a threat to our empire. We intend to prove ourselves your superior by showing our standard bearer is the greatest. Whoa, right there, dogface, I am the greatest. Man, they rank me with the Joe Louis, Sugar Ray Robin, Son Izzard, Charles Archin, More Rocky, Gene Turney, Jack Dipsy. I ain't agreeing to fight, but if I did, I'd whoop your man, I'd stomp him. Hold up, hold it. If anyone should mix with these extraterrestrial clowns, it should be me. You may be the best human scrapper, but I'm superhuman. Right, but that's exactly why you shouldn't. They're talking about the Earthman, and about an Earthman, and you were born on Krypton. Come on, I'm a naturalized Earthman. I've been granted citizenship in every nation in the UN. Hey, why are we arguing? He's the bad guy. That's right. Listen, Buster, your word isn't exactly law. Why should we listen to you? I will give you a reason. Click. As punishment for daring to lay your hands on me, I have ordered one of your cities eradicated. Might as well put away that toy microphone. Superman's calling your bluff. We scrub do not bluff, as we will demonstrate. So he meant it. No problem. I've handled giant missiles before. I'll just station myself in their path and... Great Krypton. They're passing through me. They're plasma electrically charged gas. My mass isn't enough to stop them. But St. Louis is, and that's where they're headed. I've split seconds to stop Missouri's largest city from becoming a smoking crater. Must turn on the speed. Faster, 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 now! At super speed, the man of tomorrow creates a mammoth vortex. My tunnel has enough mass to act as a through and change the direction of the missiles. If I can just hold them up for an instant more. And in a nanosecond, the deadly shimmering objects are deposited in the Atlantic Ocean. The stunt worked, hopefully with a minimal loss of... My God. Being unable to pull the bombs into space causes more than the destruction of sea life. It causes a gigantic tidal wave heading straight for Bermuda. It'll drown those islands and everyone on them. It's too big to break up fast enough. However, I'll have to create a force even greater than that of the wave. One possibility. In a sense of shattering sonic blasts, the Man of Steel's fists crash together like thunderheads. A funnel of sound meets the wall of water, causing it to lose momentum for just an instant. Long enough, however, for 4. Deprived of its forward speed, the wave collapses and the threat becomes a ripple of calm. Fleet commanders, you observe this. Superman is not only dangerous and resourceful, but cunning. Imagine his kind as they step out into intergalactic space. Imagine that destructive capacity multiplied a billionfold. Imagine a society that thrives on individual initiatives and not on group initiative. Galactic chaos. Incredibly powerful individuals unleash upon the galaxy random destruction. They are a potential disease, a festering pustule waiting to burst and discharge poison throughout our orderly empire. They must be brought under control. Our precious and orderly peace must win out over these creatures and their unwillingness to conform. They must conform for the safety of all, conform or face destruction. Toward an uninhabited island in the Pacific, a half a world away from Superman, slender deadly needles touch the island slightly like an old walrus, unwilling to move, then spews itself completely toward the sky. Even Superman is mentally startled as he rushes forward, the thinnest fraction of a second too late. And as though on cue, 2 previously launched plasma missiles dip and hurtle downward. Does this convince you of the futility of arguing with us? If not, we have a 1,000 such missiles poised above us. Perhaps you would like to attempt to stop them all. Alright, what ransom do you want in return for the safety of Earth, you slime? The ransom, as you call it, may be paid by agreeing to a contest. Yes, a contest between your champion and ours, but which shall it be? Ali or myself? For that question, the scrub refuses to answer, till he and Superman half circle the globe once again, and touch down in Metropolis, where waits a very impatient Muhammad Ali. Ali, I'd better we just heard about the island your boys hit. Let's cut the talk and get down to business. Gladly, we demand a stage fight, either Superman or you against our champion. I'm willing. Wait a second, I'm the logical choice. Tell you what, we'll decide this ransom. We'll decide this reasonable way with our fists. You want to box me? Box you? No man, I'm not gonna box you, I'm gonna whoop you. But not too bad. Face it, you won't whoop me, period. You may be the greatest heavyweight who ever lived, but I'm Superman. I changed the course of mighty rivers. Bit of a weird thing to brag about. Bend steel in my bare hands, and that's just for openness. But suppose we nullify your superpowers. Suppose I arrange for you and Muhammad Ali to be equals. And suppose a pig can fly. Why don't you butt out and let us? Silence! You will meet in combat in 24 of your hours at a place of our choosing. Should you refuse, your planet and all its inhabitants will be reduced to a smouldering pile of radioactive dust. And that is final. And for the onlookers who have gathered, this has suddenly become more than a street incident. What did he say? He said he's gonna destroy us. Good lord, joke. Did I hear right? Someone better call the president. What's he gonna do? I'll leave you now. I trust we shall meet again in 24 hours. We better get a move on too, Ali. Right. Hey, hold it you guys. Let me get a shot. This is a historical moment. Sorry, Jimmy, we don't have time to wait for you to reload your camera. They're gone, and suddenly I feel like the kid who wasn't picked for the team. Me too, Jim. I guess we'll just have to have faith. That and get on with our own job, which right now is to tell the world this terrible news. Soon, as negotiating teams stand by helplessly, top-level meetings behind closed doors are being held in every capital in a world poised on the brink of possible annihilation. In the meantime, Superman and Muhammad Ali have vanished. This is the last video picture we have of them. We can only hope they're working toward a solution, wherever they are. Where they are is the Arctic, huh? Yes, my little mountain retreat. I'll set you down and get the key. It's a bit too large to hide under the doormat. Well, hurry up and unlock it. This place is colder than a judge's smile. Woo-wee! The Smithsonian's got nothing on you, brother. You been to a garage sale lately? I felt like I needed a hobby, and I just couldn't get interested in collecting bottle caps. Right, so I feel like that's a good place to leave it for the first part, where Superman and Muhammad Ali are at the Fortress of Solitude about to discuss what the hell to do next. But yeah, this will probably be a 3 to 4 part series, you know, and it's pretty good to be fair. This is my first time reading it as well, because I haven't read it before. But yes, back in the day, Superman sure did go against some weird motherfuckers. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye.